Well, ladies and gentlemen, seeing those guys here dancing, my jump seems a lot easier. Let me tell you that. Thanks one more time to all the speakers, the Transform crew, and their coach and business owner, Mr. Davor Čiković. But now comes the part when we begin with the official program of LEAP Summit. Our first presenter, ladies and gentlemen, he is the head of European Commission representation in Croatia. Until 1996, he was head of the Department for Humanitarian Affairs, and after that, he became head of the State Protocol Department at the MFA. In 1998, he was appointed deputy to the ambassador of the Embassy of Croatia in Washington, US of A. For 3 years, he was assistant minister for diplomatic protocol, and then until 2012, ambassador, head of mission of Croatia to the EC. From 2012 to 2013, he was special envoy of the Ministry of Foreign and European Affairs of the Republic of Croatia to the Republic of Cyprus during the Cyprus presidency of the Council of the European Union. In 2013, he was appointed ambassador of the Republic of Croatia to Portugal. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for head of IC representation in Croatia, Mr. Branko Baričević.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good afternoon. I'm really happy to see you, so many in Zagreb, but also in European Union. Actually, I don't see you well, but now I see you better. If I may ask you, how many of you are not coming from European Union? Can you raise your hand? Who are not? Whoa, 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 whoa. Bravo, bravo. So it's a quite big number. So welcome to Croatia, welcome to Zagreb, but also welcome to European Union for all of you who are coming from somewhere around Europe or the world. So I'm the representative of the European Commission. As you know, this is one of the institutions of the European Union. And when we are here hearing about the LEAP history, 3 years, you're all so young, and you see me. I'm probably the oldest one here in all this. So whole, but actually, the European Union is almost old as me, even a little bit younger than me. European Union is 61, I'm 63, so it's not a big difference. So, but okay, we are growing still together, and I'm really happy that something was started 60 years ago, will be also, it is your today's, but also it's your future. And why and how, you will see, because we will show you something. And I'm sure that even though majority of you are coming from European Union, I hope that you will also learn something what European Union is actually doing, and why we think that this project is one of the best what can happen in our continent for centuries. So that's why I will ask now for the first video to see how it was and how it started, please. So you see, 1957, this was the beginning in Rome. Yes, last year we celebrated 60 years. Actually, it was in March, so now we're exactly 61. European Union started just 12 years after the end of Second World War, which was a dreadful thing. 10 of millions of people were killed. They were younger like you. And then in those Europe, the trains were taking young boys and girls to the front lines or to the concentration camps. Now, we are living in completely different Europe. Now the trains are taking you to Erasmus, to another universities. They brought you to Zagreb, to Croatia, somewhere else. So definitely we did a lot from this time of Europe of mid-20th century to Europe of 21st century. But still, we are, as you saw, all these nice big words. We are progress, we are democracy, we are freedom, we are equality, we are all these nice things. But once we do not know actually why and how, but we are also aware that crises are still happening, and that also all these benefits of the European Union are not reachable for every citizen of EU, or even, I wouldn't like to talk about the countries which are out of EU. So, but why and how those things are happening, why we have all these crises, and in spite of that we like to make the world better and EU better and functioning, we were faced 10, 15 years, even one huge economic and financial crisis, which left tens of thousands, even millions of the people without a job. Let's say just 8 years ago, less even, 6, I would say, in Croatia, in Spain, in Greece, more than 50% of the young people, so under 30, they were unemployed. So it was a big problem. And then we tried to find a way how to employ the young people, how to give you the future, how to give you a chance to start to work. One of the idea was, we call it youth guarantee. It's a big thing. You will see in the next video, please.
Launched the Youth Guarantee. This scheme ensures that all young people under 25 years receive a good quality offer of employment, continued education, an apprenticeship or a traineeship within 4 months of leaving school or losing a job. Our efforts are starting to pay off. There are 1.4 million fewer young unemployed. 14 million European youngsters entered the Youth Guarantee scheme, out of which 9 million received an offer. And 1.4 million young people have received direct support from the Youth Employment Initiative. This is why we decided to prolong the Youth Guarantee and top it up with an extra €2 billion. Investing in our young people is investing in our future.
I cannot and will not accept that Europe is and remains the continent of youth unemployment. We will continue to roll out the Youth Guarantee across Europe, mainly as far as apprentices are concerned, improving the skill set of Europeans and reaching out to the regions and young people most in need.
So you had a chance to see my boss, Jean-Claude Juncker. He is the boss of the Commission and my boss. And even though it was not very much clear what he tried to say, but the point is that European Commission really helped a lot. Let's say just in Croatia, we spent over 7 million euros to help young people to find a job, to start the career. So we decided that nobody can finish the education or being younger under 30 years without a job more than for 4 months. We have to find something. If there is no job for him, we will pay and we make 1 year for him or her to work, and on this way to make somehow the start of the things. But of course, there is one other thing which is very much important. Before you find a job, you have to finish university. And now I will also ask you to show me who of you were Erasmus follower. Who was on Erasmus? How many of you? More, just like this. Oh, I was expecting more. Okay, so excellent. There is a quite big number, okay, maybe 30%, I would say, almost. But I was expecting more. So Erasmus program is one of the nicest things in Europe. We estimated 14 billion euros to be spent in all this program. More than 9 million young people traveled all around Europe and studied, but also the teachers and also the young entrepreneurs and other people. So Erasmus is somehow like precondition that you develop yourself in the real European spirit and that you can compare how it is here, how it is there. And when you're young, I'm sure it will help also to build up somehow your CV. But one other thing is also extremely important, because before you start to do your job, before you become entrepreneur, or maybe started to work in public sector or somewhere else, you have to have certain characteristics. You have to be the person which shows something about itself. One of the nicest things we can show and is something to do for somebody else, do for somebody who is in the need. So try to be volunteer, try to do something without payment just to improve yourself. The word solidarity is a really on foundation of the European Union, and people are very often misjudge this word. Solidum means something strong, firm. So solidarity means that you are strong and that we are together are stronger. So that's why we decided also to help people who are losing somehow ideas what to do. They finish the school or they don't know how to continue their life. They have certain break. So we asked them to join the Solidarity Corps. So European Solidarity Corps is one institution which we started to forming, I think it's 1.5 years now ago. Already there is about 40,000 young people, but we would be happy to see let's say 100,000 of young Europeans who will join to European Solidarity Corps and help us to show that in Europe we are having young people who are ready to serve, let's say 2 months is minimum, 1 year is maximum, and also to visit another countries and to somehow build up itself, to learn languages, learn some skills, do something for some other people. And on this way, you will be showing yourself, but also your future partner, employees, or others, that you have certain one quality which is unique, human being, somebody who is capable to help other persons. And then we will see the next video about this. If I would be under 30, I will join them for sure, but they will not admit me. So about all activities, what Commission is doing, you can learn more if you like. Tomorrow we are in the hall called Cres. Cres is one nice island, Adriatic island in Croatian coast. There we will organizing together with the Ministry of Regional Development and European Funds whole day program tomorrow and Friday. And there you can see all this and other projects and programs what European Union is doing for you, young people that offer you the chance to maybe participate in some of our program or being somebody who will use our funding for some of your ideas and projects. Because we are also financing all clever guys, all clever girls, helping them. Some of them you will see also as presenters here. And I can announce that also I think Mr. Rimac will be here. He is also one of our guys who is taking money and got money from European Commission, because we like the guys who has good ideas and who can really like to change, their own lives, but also the lives of other people. So before you start to do any business, maybe it's good to visit our website of European Commission, or in every country you are living, or even in Croatia. We have all websites are mostly on the national languages, but also you can always find the website on Commission on English if you don't speak any of EU languages. So then I would like to show you now the next video, which is very much oriented to you, future entrepreneurs, the guys, the girls and boys who like to start some companies, startups. So let's see what we are offering to you. So that's it. But one thing is also very much important, especially for you who are EU citizens. You are young people, and maybe for most of you, the next year will be the first time that you can vote for the new European Parliament. We will have elections next May, so please be careful. Go and say that what you want. You choose the guys who will promise you the future, development, and better days for our Europe. Now we are discussing how Europe should look. We should be more united, like federal unit. Some people like to leave us. As you know, next year we will have one sad moment too. In a year time, one big member state will leave us. It is absolutely tragic moment for them as well, for us. It's a lose-lose momentum. But in spite of that, months after that, we will have a big summit, and we will like to show that we know how to go forward, that we have solutions for us, we have solutions for you. And what to say? We are starting the project now, the big project whole year will be talking EU and me, so Europe and you. So please, before go to the business, before go to the school, go to the website of the European Commission and count on us, because we are counting on you. So then, thank you very much. Enjoy your stay in Zagreb. And I'm sure Monday when you're back home, you will have nice memories. Bye.